The L1 Compact is a product born out of the interactions we have with musicians and people that need to present to audiences.
Test.
Our goal was to allow the customer to take it from the car to the performance space and be able to do it with just a single trip.
What emerged was a product of extreme portability. You know, like we say, it literally is just a minute to set it up. And although we've all come to assume that you have to have two speakers to reach people, we felt that, wait a minute, if it could be done with one, that would greatly cut down on the complexity and the time necessary to get set up.
Okay, I'm all set. I'm ready. Are we ready?
Let's start with carrying it from the car. So it's very lightweight, it's extremely easy to carry.
And I can have an acoustic guitar in one hand, I can have the powered bass in its protective cover in another hand, and I can have the extension slung over my shoulder.
From the car to the venue, you're already happy and you haven't even plugged in yet. You can expect easy setup. There aren't any speaker stands required, because the extensions that come with the product easily allow you to elevate that top half of the array.
The electrical connection is made, which eliminates the use of speaker wires. There's no locking mechanism or anything that would make that a more complex setup procedure.
But what we're able to do is eliminate all of those extra details by developing a nice, simple, sturdy connector that was integrated into the bottom of the extensions and the array, that allow the components to be safely nested together.
You just plunk it up there and it works. You know, we want to make the thing as elegant as possible and sleek, but at the same time it's got to be indestructible.
We chose a plastic that was very durable, but also very lightweight. That allowed us to have the unique shape of the extension, maintain its small size, but also create something that was very durable.
The idea that there's no wasted material, there's no wasted gestures, there's no ornamentation, that doesn't do a job.
Everything is there for a reason. It's very pragmatic. There's a lot of thoughtful design details, but that's because we scrutinized every aspect of it in that way and with that mindset.
The spatial dispersion technology in the array is another important contributor to the vision that this is a loudspeaker made for performance because of its projection qualities. The notion was to create something that could project the sound of the presenter, the musician, right into the laps of every single person in the room, whether they were in the front row or the back, or off to the extreme sides.
You have to make sure that you've got wide high-frequency dispersion as well as ample vertical coverage.
It doesn't matter where you are, one or more of the drivers in the array will be staring at you. That is, in fact, how we are filling the room with only one loudspeaker. Tone match is a technological solution that optimizes the sound of their microphone or instrument so that it sounds its best.
The thing that has surprised a lot of people is just how natural and effective tone match equalization, particularly on acoustic guitar, is. It does a fabulous job in really making an instrument sound great. And I would say the same is true of the microphone input.
We are putting the kind of what I call loving attention into the details of a product that I think is a hallmark of the best products.
There are many, many situations where a general purpose, easy to use, portable PA system could be very helpful.
That can operate in a multitude of venues, whether it be theaters or on a stage or in gymnasiums.
We have two very distinctive modes of operations. One that we call the collapsed state, which is where the mid-high array is actually placed in front of the woofer, or the extended mode where we have two additional extensions that allow the mid-high to be positioned more at ear height for people that are standing.
With the L1 Compact, it's not just about plugging an instrument in it. It's about plugging in a microphone or plugging in an iPod or an MP3 player or plugging in a PC or plugging in any source that we all use. And that's why I think it automatically becomes very accessible to people. There's no product like that that I'm aware of that gives you this level of flexibility. So it's something that is immediately engaging to people, whether you're a musician or not.
What we're seeking to do is really make the life of the musician or the AV person in a school or the general user of this product as simple as we can.
You are the only one. I've looked all my life for love. Now I found myself in you. You are the only one. Maybe I'm not a millionaire. Maybe I'm not a Casanova. Maybe I'm just an average guy. So why do I feel so lucky? 'Cause you are the only one. I've looked all my life for love. Now I found myself in you. You know it's true. You are the only one. Like a beacon shining in the night. Now I found my light in you. You are the only one. The only one. When you're near, I'm alright. Hold me close, let the world win mine. Hold me close now, you're not alone. Though disappointment I
plenty of times that I have fallen. The reason that I don't feel so bad is you. You are my one and only. 'Cause you are the only one. I've looked all my life for love. Now I found myself in you. You know it's true. You are the only one. Like a beacon shine.